Ayubowan dear Dhamma friends, this is the 6th episode of Dhamma TV's Buddha's Similes and Smiles, and we are going to present another very motivational, stunning simile of the Buddha. You might have heard of various kinds of mass murderers, serial killers like Sidney Alcala, Richard Ramirez, and Gary Ridgway, Javed Iqbal, like that. But if we consider the victims count, this person is the most prolific killer in the whole story of the world. His name is Angulimala. This simile teaches how the Buddha's small simile, a very small simile, changed his whole life and his killing spree. Let's begin. Dear Dhamma friends, during the Buddha's time, a son was born to the Prime Minister of Kosala Kingdom in India, whose name was Ahinsaka. Ahinsaka means the innocent one. As a child he was so innocent, that's why his parents named him like that. When he became an adult, the parents decided to send him to a high school in Takshila, where he got his graduation under a teacher. He was such a brilliant student who gained the envy and the jealousy of his other fellow students. Out of jealousy, they created a false story about a relationship between Ahinsaka and the teacher's wife, because the teacher's wife was so kind to him because he was a very brilliant student and a very genuine character, very innocent character. The teacher, he didn't check much. He believed that and thought of a very, very bad and very gruesome plan to create his death. After his graduation, it was the time for the teacher's rewards. Whatever the teacher says, the student had to do that. It was the tradition. When Ahinsaka approached the teacher asked him to do a very, very dangerous task, a very unbelievable, ruthless task. That is, to kill 1,000 people and collect 1,000 fingers. No 2 fingers from one dead person. Angulimala asked the teacher, he pleaded the teacher to reconsider. But the teacher didn't reply. So the Angulimala, according to the tradition, he had to follow the teacher's word as the God's word. So he selected one forest and started his killing spree. Seeing his killing spree, the people got so scared of their life, about their lives, and they started running away. Since he collected all the fingers that he cut off from the victims and made a garland and wore it around his neck, he was called as Angulimala, the person who is wearing a garland of fingers. First of all, they avoided going to the forest that he was dwelling in. Then he started invading villages. Then people deserted the villages. Then he started invading the towns. And then people started deserting the towns. Even the soldiers that were sent to kill him were killed by him. So finally, the king of Kosala country decided to bring an army and kill him or capture him alive. Somehow, the Buddha also got to know about this person. When he checked, he realized this is a wise person. Since he was disguided by his teacher, he is doing this. But if Buddha interfere, he can change this person, and in the future he can become an enlightened monk, and then he can do a great job for many people. He can bring a lot of wholesomeness to millions of people. So Buddha also decided to go and reach him. Angulimala's mother, her name was Mantani, she also got to know about the king's decision. Before the king reached Angulimala, she decided to go and fetch Angulimala and ask him to run away. So she also started her journey to meet Angulimala. The Buddha already knew the nature of Angulimala. He was desperate to kill another person to fill up his 1000th finger. At that time, he had killed 999 people, and he was in desperation to kill the other lacking person. Even though that's his mother, he doesn't care. He doesn't care anymore. So the Buddha thought to reach Angulimala before his mother and change him. The Buddha appeared in front of Angulimala and started walking in the footpath which was running through the forest that Angulimala lived. Angulimala saw this fearless monk, and he was walking slowly. Angulimala thought this monk would be a very easy prey. The Buddha, he was walking very serenely. At the same time, he wished, with his magical power, not to Angulimala be able to reach the Buddha anyhow. Angulimala started running after the Buddha to catch him and kill him. With his whole strength, he kept on running, but he couldn't reach the Buddha. Finally, sweating and being tired, Angulimala shouted at the Buddha, "O monk, you stop." While walking, the Buddha replied, "Angulimala, I stopped long time ago. I am a person who is staying. You are the one who is running." Then Angulimala shouted at that peculiar answer, "You are a monk. You are not supposed to lie. While walking, you are telling me that you have already stopped. I am the one who is standing. You are telling me that I am the one who is running. Why are you telling the lies?" Then Buddha directed his entire compassion, the great compassion, towards Angulimala, and with a smile, the Buddha said, "Long time ago, Angulimala, I stopped running after craving, aversion, and delusion, and all the other negativities. Angulimala, you are still a runner after craving, aversion, delusion, hatred, ill will, jealousy, and all the negativities. That's why I am the one who is staying, and you are the one who is running." Angulimala's long lost wisdom arose at once. At once he realized what Buddha meant. He threw away his sword and knelt in front of the Buddha and said, "Please save me, sir." The Buddha taught him more Dhamma and encouraged him to be a harmless person, changed himself, and ordained him as a monk. With diligence, Angulimala kept on practicing and finally became an enlightened monk. He served millions of people, teaching Dhamma, being a live example how to change after even committing mistakes in life. As a society too, we commit a huge mistake. What is that? When somebody committed a mistake in life, a wrong action in life, we judge that person with that whole action. If somebody did a theft, for the whole lifetime we call him a thief. If somebody committed another crime, we nickname that person accordingly. That's wrong. Even though somebody did the wrong thing in the past, we should not decide that person's future life as well as the present life in the same way. Instead, we need to encourage people to change. Yes, you did a mistake in the past. Still you can stop. Still you can change. You can become a better person. When we call them like that, they don't change. Instead, they think, even though I try to change myself, the society doesn't accept me. I will do the same thing. That's why some people don't change. Instead, we should be able to forgive. We should be able to encourage those people to change for the sake of good. In the good way, people can change. The body always changes. The mind always changes. We can change. Another thing, we run after the past memories. We also might have committed wrong actions in the past. Don't run after those things too much. Forget the past, learning the lessons, and act accordingly, so that in a way that you can change yourself. You can also change. Just like Angulimala stopped, you can also stop. If such kind of a very dangerous person could change himself, you can also change. Stop running and stay still. See you again after another episode. Hope this episode was useful for you. Wish you all good health, peace, and eternal happiness. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.